Okay, you are here in Borno to flag off the campaigns for the PDP presidential candidate, Waziri of Adamawa. And I ask, Borno State has been governed by the ANPP, now APC. What do you think are the chances of Atiku winning Borno State?
Well, thank you very much. I'll put it in general, not only Borno, but the entire North-East. PDP have never gained more ground like this before. PDP have gained more supporters in Borno, unlike 2019. People have realized and seen that PDP is a true party, and Atiku Abubakar, being the son of the soil, is the best candidate. That's why if you go around everywhere, we see people chanting Atiku, Atiku everywhere.
Okay, Atiku has actually contested the elections like on 4 occasions, including this one. And so what do you think he would bring differently that we think could actually win him the votes that could not win last time?
We have seen it before. We know where we came from. We know where were we before, where we are now, and where we're heading to. If you look at it very closely, all the candidates, he's the potential candidate, he's the best candidate, he's the unifier. And Atiku Abubakar has the experience. It's not about it is my turn, it is not about calculations, it's about somebody who can get the job done.
Okay, and you are confident Atiku can actually deliver?
Very well.
Considering the fact that he's part of those that are considered all-stock politicians.
Among all the rest candidates who is not, they have been contesting for so long. Peter Obi was his BP 2019, Asiwaju, all-time politician, Kwankwaso, they're all-time politician. It's not about being the all-time politician now, it's about who can do the best work for Nigeria now. Like a sinking ship now, so we need a good pilot. It's not about one politician, it's not about the north, south, it's not about anybody, it's about who can get the job done.
I'm talking about Peter Obi. Yeah, there have been a massive mobilization of the obedient movement. Do you actually see Atiku breaking that ranks?
Surely, because the last I checked very well, most of the supporters are those who doesn't even have PVC. Most of them have been being paid to go to social media to campaign for him. Look at what happened in most of their rallies. Look at what happened in Nasarawa. How many turn-up do you have there? Peter Obi is a good candidate, but this is not the time for him. Yes.
Okay. Very recently, Samuel Otom of Benue State, one of the 5G governors that are rebelling against the candidacy, or not really the candidacy, the chairmanship of IU. Coincidentally, IU is from Benue State, says Atiku can go to hell. He made a very disparaging statement against Atiku. What is your take on this?
It's so unfortunate, because even someone at my age cannot go out in the national TV to insult somebody like Atiku, or anybody for that matter. Atiku is the flag bearer of the PDP. Otom is a PDP member. Well, I've never known that a governor can buy another governor until this time around. But so unfortunate, that's an opinion where he sees it. But we know even the people of Benue State are solidly behind Atiku. We have seen so many occasions where most of them are together with Atiku. If you look at it closely, you will have been ranting all over, making noise, doing sorts of many things. Who's even listening? Nobody's listening. So he succeeded in buying the few other governors who are there busy chanting, ranting for him. So what are they getting out of it? And none of these states that Atiku is not going to get more than at least 50% of the votes.
Including Borno?
Borno, we have been targeting 80%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ike has actually been rebellious against Atiku. His growth has been the national chairmanship has to go back to the south. Do you see this possible? If yes, whatever the answer may be, how do you see this affecting the chances of PDP in the forthcoming election?
We can win the election without all those states, and one of his ally, or somebody, let me say somebody that he bought, the governor of Benue State, just like what he made a comment just recently about Atiku, saying to hell, it's a full animal, so on and so forth. This is not the best thing. This is not a good way for a leader to talk. Okay, now tell me, if Autumn is fighting to get IU out of power, is he doing any favor to the Benin people? The Benin people are strongly behind IU. So what are you telling me? Sometimes it's painful when you're leaving government. So I'm sure that's what's really bothering them now.
Okay, now I want to come down home base Borno. This is my home. And Borno, like I said earlier, has been a home state of the APC, and the vice presidential candidate is actually from Borno state. So I want you to tell us in abstract terms, what are those things you are bringing to Borno people that would convince them to go against their own son?
First of all, peace. Without the peace atmosphere, you can't do anything. Borno have suffered a lot. The people of Borno need to have peace. They need to get their business back. If we could remember, back in the days, Borno is one of the most strongest business ally across most of these neighboring countries. But they're getting nothing now. Poverty, no lights, no good water supply, so on and so forth. So these are one of the things that Atiku is trying to bring back to the people of Borno State. And the most important, just like I say, is peace.
Okay. So what else would you want us to tell? Looking forward to tomorrow's campaigns. What do we look out for?
Well, come out in mass numbers. Lots of people are coming out to see the Wazir of Adamawa, Atiku Abubakar, and I'm urging all the people of Borno State, entire Nigeria, to come out and vote for Waziri come 2023 general election.